Welcome to Movie Toy Adventure Club. I'm Josh, you're awesome for being here, and today we're going to go on an adventure to Universal Studios Hollywood to check out Universal Fan Fest Nights.
This exciting new event, running April 25th through May 18th, offers exclusive experiences and food based on our favorite franchises. I'm here tonight with my friend Andrew, and hopefully you're as excited as we are to check out the new experiences, adventures, fandom, and food at FanFest Nights. The event opens at 7, and as huge Star Trek fans, we decided to stop for a little dinner at Quark's Cafe. All of the exclusive food offerings here looked really well themed and like they would probably be delicious, and what Deep Space Nine fan could pass up the opportunity to eat at an establishment run by their favorite Ferengi? A re-theme of the quick service restaurant Hollywood and Dine, Quark's had plenty of pictures and props paying homage to the classic cantina from Deep Space Nine. I'm not sure if it's because we're here on the second ever night for this event, or if it's because you should never trust Quark, but the food service was a little disjointed. The food came out way before the drinks, and so your food was getting cold as you waited for your drink order to be ready. But we did get to wait in that long line with some great Star Trek fans. I ordered the Andorian Red Bat sandwich with Plomeek tea. It was good, but nowhere near as good or interesting as the Cardassian dog that Andrew ordered. Next to the hot Cheeto-covered corn dog, this standard chicken sandwich seemed a little bland, although the soft bao bun was delicious. Across the way from Quark's was the 10 Forward bar from Picard. We decided not to wait in the long line for a cocktail, but we did check out the very cool theming. The area behind the bar is dressed to look like Guinan's 10 Forward bar on Earth in the show Picard, while the seating area is dressed to look like the 10 Forward on the Enterprise, which makes for some great photo ops. Heading farther into the park, we find the One Piece Grand Pirate Gathering. This is one of the parts of FanFest that I am most excited to see. I love One Piece, and seeing all the theming and character meet and greets is just so cool. One place that I think Universal Parks always excel is their character meet and greet actors. These friendly and talented team members are always great at improvising and really bring the experience to life. Also in the One Piece area is Sanji's Galley, a restaurant re-theme of Cocina Mexicana. Andrew and I bought the FanFest Dining Pass specifically because we were excited about buying the themed foods and desserts from this location. Unfortunately, the line here was huge, and when we came back later in the night, they were sold out of all the special desserts. Unfortunately, the Jujutsu Kaisen concession stand had already sold out of some of their exclusive desserts at the top of the evening. We went here at 8 and they were already sold out. Next to the concession stand, in the theater that usually holds Kung Fu Panda Adventure, was the Jujutsu Kaisen Hunger of the Cursed film. I went into this experience knowing nothing about Jujutsu Kaisen, but I really enjoyed it and it made me want to check out the show. It started with a video in the pre-show lobby that explained the story. As you can tell from that brief clip of the pre-show, they created this experience for Universal Studios Japan and didn't dub it when they brought it over for FanFest, but just added subtitles. This is a very fun 4D show with great animation and effects, and I really recommend checking it out. Now let's stop by the wizarding world of Harry Potter and see if we can meet any magical creatures.
You don't happen to know anything about Nifflers, do you?
No, sorry.
I think they steal things.
Yes, they do. That's exactly what's happened. He's very cute, so I can't be mad at him. He's quite tame. You can come close.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, he tried to pounce on someone earlier, but it's only because they tried to touch him.
Another amazing cast member made this experience extra magical, but it was time to move on, so we reminded Niffler that trans rights are human rights and went to our next experience. I am a huge Star Trek fan, and I have been extremely excited about the Star Trek Red Alert experience. I know that not everyone can make it to these events, and I know that I would be extremely disappointed if I didn't get to see Star Trek Red Alert, so I'm going to share a full walkthrough POV of the experience. But if you don't like spoilers, or if you just don't love Star Trek as much as I do, feel free to use the chapters below to skip to the next adventure.
Hello, I'm Commander Baird of the Federation Fleet Museum. I would like to invite all of you to tour our facility orbiting 8th and Prime here at the Fleet Museum. We offer daily tours of some of the most celebrated Starfleet vessels to have ever ventured among the stars. Our staff is dedicated to preserving and restoring Starship history. And today, you will have a chance to step aboard one of the finest vessels that Starfleet has ever produced, the USS Enterprise NCC 1701D. Originally under the command of Captain Jean-Luc Picard, we've been implementing several accommodations to the Enterprise D to help meet the needs of museum visitors, including assigned group zones and increased capacity on turbolifts. A shuttlecraft is waiting for you up ahead, fueled and ready to fly you here to the Fleet Museum and onto the Enterprise D. On behalf of Starfleet and the United Federation of Planets, we hope that your tour of the Enterprise D will inspire a future among the stars. Enjoy your visit.
All right, my beautiful blue gentle beings, right this way. Your tour's going to begin here and all the way in, friends. Make sure we stay together.
As you disembark the shuttlecraft, make sure that you're filling all available space and staying behind that yellow line. Space. The final frontier, right? Anybody recognize that starship docked out there? Yes, that is none other than Kirk's Enterprise. And as we learned back at Starfleet Academy, it was one of the greatest Constitution clashes to ever, what is that?
Proximity alert. Unknown entity.
Shuttle Bay 3 to bridge, we have an unknown entity trying to enter our atmospheric containment field. Everyone please remain calm. Whatever that thing is, the force field will keep it out.
Warning. Anomaly detected in Shuttle Bay 3.
Did the computer stay inside the ship? Okay, everyone, I'm going to send you straight to sick bay. They'll know what to do there. We're going to head straight to these doors in a calm and orderly fashion. Alright, everyone, let's move.
Do you know what's happening here? All of my systems just started going completely haywire.
An anomaly detected on board.
Yes, okay, everybody file in as far as you can, everyone. Is everybody all right? We should be safe in here. I'm so sorry about the interruption to your tour. We are trying to figure out what's going on as quickly as possible. That can't be right. Let me see. Maybe it's no unusual readings there. Come on, all this old tech and none of it works right. What in the neutral zone is going on here? Computer, analyze the energy signature of the interference. Is it isolated to this area?
Negative. Anomaly present on decks 12 through 15, 16, 17.
How is that possible, computer? There are no readings indicating
Attention
any
all
kind
decks.
of...
Yellow alert.
Yellow alert! That is not good. Whatever this thing is, it's on the move. Sick bay to engineering.
Unable to complete transmission.
Great, now something's interfering with my comm badge. Alright, it's alright everyone. I'm gonna send you directly to engineering. If anyone here can figure out how to get systems back online, it'll be them. Head right through those doors, stay in your groups, and be careful. We are going to figure this out, okay? Alright, let's go. Up to our group.
Now. Please, quickly. Fill the space
Quickly, everybody in, keep moving.
Stand by and don't touch anything.
All the way in, no one gets left behind.
We'll figure this out. A tour group should not be in here.
Doesn't matter, they're here now.
What is this thing?
Whatever it is, it's spreading to nearly every system on the ship.
Well, can you find a way to slow it down?
That's what I'm trying to do.
Access denied.
This thing keeps locking me out of systems override.
destabilizing! We're losing magnetic containment! What? Please, move away from the warp core! Red alert!
Critical.
We need to get everyone off this ship immediately!
Go to the turbulence. Move as quickly and as safely as you can into the turbulence. Go! Everyone, hurry! This way! Everyone in! Get as many people in here as possible. Everyone into the turbulence. Hurry! Keep moving! Hurry! Everyone all right? We need to get everyone into the turbulence. Move back as much as possible to let everyone in. Through the work field. Computer, transporter room. Is everyone all right? Okay. Good. We're gonna get all of you out of here.
Transporter room access denied. Rerouting.
No. Excuse me. Get to the control panel. Computer! Where are you taking us? Computer! We need to evacuate the ship. Computer, emergency override. Computer! Computer, emergency override. Activation code Theta 2997. Okay. Everyone out.
Alright everyone, we need you all on the bridge. Please keep moving. We need you out of those turbulence and onto the bridge. Please, everyone, keep moving. You can come up here slow. We need people by these consoles in case they start working. Come on everyone, out of the turbulence. Yes, come around here as well. We need everyone out of that turbulence. Please, onto the bridge. Good. Is everyone here? Stay where you are. We're going to get through this together.
Engineering to reaching.
I'm out. Hit it with buttons, but we don't all online. We're pretty clear.
Negative, nothing is responding. We're completely locked out.
Transmission request confirmed. Establishing comms.
What? Who's doing that?
It is the entity. It is access to the ship's universal translator.
Stand by for incoming transmission.
Greetings. We mean you no harm. We apologize for concern. We were curious, fascinated by your kind.
Computer scan and identify the entity.
There is currently no entry for this life form in the Federation database.
What?
You too were born of the stars. You will be remembered until next we meet.
Did we just make first contact? Yes. We need to report this to Starfleet Command.
But first, let us get all of you to the transporters. Bridge to transport, sending control room, your men. Live long, Admiral.
Alright, everyone, move along. Alright, friends.
After that fun Star Trek adventure, I'm feeling pumped up and want to look for some Star Trek merch in the Studios store. There is a lot of cool, exclusive merchandise for FanFest nights from all of the franchises that are here. The One Piece merch is really cool. There were a lot of sweaters and t-shirts. And they have a lot of FanFest logo merch as well. I eventually found what I was looking for, an awesome giant display of Star Trek merch, including this very cool uniform jacket that comes in the 3 classic colors of blue, red, and gold. Now, I didn't end up getting this jacket, but I did love seeing it and all of the other really cool merchandise. They have a pretty wide selection, especially if you love SETI eels, from lollipops to earrings to chocolate SETI eels. Everyone's favorite mind control little grub is pretty well represented. They also have this awesome Starfleet hoodie. What I ended picking up myself was a magnetic next generation communicator badge. There is a lot of cool merchandise for Dungeons & Dragons fans, clothing and accessories, even dice. I think in general, Universal did a great job having a wide variety of merchandise for all of the fandoms. But let me know what you think in the comments. Did you see anything that you would have to pick up? I loved all the Back to the Future merch, and seeing it got me really excited to go check out the amazing Back to the Future experiences. And our first Back to the Future experience was this live Back to the Future themed band.
That's the power of love. That's the power of love.
Mel's Diner is where you can find all of the Back to the Future themed food items. Unfortunately, our bad food luck continued, and when we tried to come back later in the night to try these items, Mel's Diner was closed. I guess you have to be a time traveler to try the Time Traveler's milkshake. Speaking of time travel, for a second there, I thought we had traveled back to a time when we could go on the Back to the Future ride. But it turned out just to be a gobo light letting us know we were getting close to the Destination Hill Valley experience. I am a huge Back to the Future fan, and I am so excited for this. But first, we have to learn a little something about saving the clock tower.
$100. Yes. Will you sign here for me? Of course. But you're not going to donate any money because he's got it.
Okay, I signed the petition and I got my flyer to save the clock tower. Now it's time to board a backlot tram and head all the way back to 1955.
Great Scott! You're just in time! I'm Dr. Emmett Brown, and you're about to witness one of the most important days in scientific history. The day I discovered time travel. Now your tram won't quite reach 88 miles per hour. Not even close. But don't worry, I've already accounted for that. You won't even notice the time jump. One moment you're here, and the next, bam, Destination Hill Valley, 1955.
So just a short tram ride ago, I was in the 80s getting a flyer to save the clock tower, and I'm still in Hill Valley, but everything looks different. Let's go check out 1955.
Life is but a dream. It's what you should do. Always try to give. Don't ever should be. Life has its music. Life has its songs. Life is but a dream. Life is but a dream. Life is but a dream. And dreams are good. Strange as it seems.
Destination Hill Valley is an incredible experience that recreates the entire plot of Back to the Future in small vignettes that are happening all around you on the Hill Valley backlot. The performers do a magnificent job not only capturing their characters from the film and recreating these iconic moments, but also improvising and including the visitors so that you really feel like you just stepped into the movie. The mixture of set pieces, live theater, and special effects were so impressive. Just like in the film, the story starts when Marty McFly accidentally bumps into his own parents in the past, possibly changing everyone's destiny.
You're my density. My destiny. Yeah.
Then the scene where Marty finds Dr. Emmett Brown and tells him that he's from the future is relocated from Doc's house to the iconic courtroom steps.
I need your help.
You're claiming you're from the year 1985, and you choose to purposely come back here?
No, Doc, you were putting something to do with this date, Doc. 1955, something happened. That's right. Who said that? Hey, what's your name? John. John, thank you. Hey, John knows that you bumped your head. I know you bumped your head.
That happened this morning.
Right.
How did you know that, John?
John, what else happened?
Then, in an amazing moment of crowd interaction, the Save the Clock Tower flyer that we got previously comes in handy.
Thank you, dear Jamie, for helping us out.
This sucks about the clock tower. Get struck by a bolt of lightning.
This is it.
Coming up with a plan, Doc sends Marty off into the crowd to find his parents and make sure that they connect at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. Now, admittedly, it does become a little bit difficult to keep track of Marty as he goes into a crowd of fans who are all dressed as Marty. But the real fun of this experience is the immersive environment and stumbling on to these little vignettes of scenes from the film. We all know the story, we all love the movie, so you don't have to catch them all or even catch them all in order. But walking through them as they happen really makes it all feel real and come to life. At the end of the day, George McFly still heroically knocks out Biff and takes Lorraine to the Enchantment Under the Sea dance. Now this scene is one of my favorite scenes in the movie, and they did an absolutely amazing job incorporating it into this FanFest experience.
How y'all feeling out there? You feel good? All right, now, here's a little something for all you lovers out there. Thank you.
Hey guys, just try to keep up, okay?
Yeah. Oh, thanks, Marty.
Fans being able to join in and dance as Marty rocks out at the Enchantment Under the Sea dance was one of my favorite parts of the night. It was just so cool and felt really special. Honestly, the only thing that might have topped this moment for me at FanFest nights was the next moment when they projected the final iconic scene of Back to the Future onto the courthouse where it was filmed. Clearly, the Back to the Future experience was meant to be the centerpiece of FanFest nights, and I think Universal really knocked it out of the park. Now that Marty's back safe in the future, it's time to go to our next experience on the lower lot. That's where we'll find Dungeons & Dragons: Secrets of Waterdeep. This experience starts out in a room that looks like it was set up to play Dungeons & Dragons. There's a table covered in maps, dice, and figurines, and the walls have artwork projected on them of characters and creatures. Fittingly, this game room is where your Dungeons & Dragons adventure begins.
In the heart of the Forgotten Realms lies the grand city of Waterdeep. We stand as proud members of the Harpers, guardians of justice sworn to oppose dark forces. Within your Harpers group, 4 classes stand ready for action. Rogues, who strike from the shadows. Clerics, who wield divine flames. Fighters, who excel in battle strategy. And wizards, who are book-smart spellcasters. Our journey begins at the Curious Past, a shop filled with artifacts and mystery.
Your journey begins now. Step forward, adventurers. Waterdeep is counting on you.
And here I am, Lana Lake Star Shadow, far too patient for my own good. Don't have much time. Now where did I hide those wasted things? I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, she is gorgeous, but anyway, only the very skilled can awaken the magic orb. Listen, in the onesie, gently touch it and check if it answers you. Touch it now, yes. Ah, it appears you have quite the ability. Xanathar, the evil crime lord, seeks once again to destroy the city of Waterdeep. This time with the dragon staff of Avalon. He has aligned with the powerful red dragon, Seagon, to remove the dragonborn barrier that prevents dragons from entering the city of Waterdeep. You, along with Rockery and Evelina, the leaders of your local harbors, must find the dragon staff and steal it back from him. They will be along shortly.
Our guides soon arrive to help us along on our journey, and I think again it's important to point out what an incredible job the Universal actors do and how much it adds to the experience. It was sometimes hard to hear all of their dialogue in the noisy rooms, especially with the crowd interaction that they were both doing, but they were doing such an incredible job of improvising with the audience that it really did bring the adventure to life.
Very good. Very good.
Legion training. Evelina, did you find the Rod of Absorption?
I don't see it anywhere in Rockery.
You need the Rod of Absorption to power down the dragon staff to steal it back. Of course, you still Tiptoe's friend.
Why you threw it out? That is juice that can wake the dead.
Oh, wake the dead juice. Haha, my fellow Harpers, our bad guy Xanathar is a real vain and insecure diva.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, when we find him, we'll need your help hurling insults at him. That was good. All right, you hurl insults at Xanathar. Go ahead, all of you. Yell at Xanathar. Boom! You're ugly. You're scaly.
Mortals, the dragon will no longer protect your city. Waterdeep will burn and all of your treasure will now be mine.
This way? All right, you take all of them. All right, fighters and ropes, quickly!
The atmospheric sets in this experience are just incredible and really do an excellent job making you feel like you're in the middle of an epic quest. Stick around for the end of this journey to see one of the coolest puppets you have ever seen in your life.
Wait, look at these doors. This is the entrance to Xanathar's lair.
My fighters, you sense any dangerous creatures nearby? Nothing at all? Are you sure? It's behind you! I've grown tired, Robert, of these mimic surprises.
No, not that mimic puppet, although he is very, very cool. I am of course talking about the evil Xanathar.
Whatever you do, don't mess with his fish, Silgar! Use your magic wand to save the day or whatever. I will use the Rod of Absorption and power down the Dragon Staff. I sense something. Is Xanathar nearby? I smell something too. Don't kill me, still me. Look out behind you! Ah!
From Xanathar. No. Disintegrate. Xanathar is the rightful owner of the Dragon Staff. But don't worry, I'll make sure your deaths are quick. Think you can steal from Xanathar and live to tell the tale? It's time to take a deep, permanent sleep.
Smile yourself away.
Ow, my baby!
Quick, everyone! Vicious mockery, now!
Your
My Silgar, I'll protect you.
Let me help you. Let me help. All right. No! Wait! I did it! Yes. Sleepy time!
I'm not sleeping, I'm resting my eyes.
I'm awake her with the weight of the dead juice. I can't get it open. Wizards, some magic to help me open it, please. Yes, do that. That seems to be working. Draw it loose. Yes! Now make a random noise! Yes, I love it! There they are. Our travelers are here. Let's break the dead!
Oh, spicy!
Yes, indeed. Of course! I have the dragon staff in my pouch, and your utterly useless wand.
Foolish crockery and egomania! Did you really think you did this yourselves? It was I, Lorelei Star Shadow!
Well, the snake is alive!
Nothing can stop me now! Welcome to the cult of the dragon!
Light her up! Wow! Yes! Your help has been wonderful. I have the dragon's mouth secured. Waterdeep is safe.
I have my new friends to thank for it.
Yes! Evelina has friends! I'm speechless.
Speechless, promise?
Well, fellow hoppers, we'll secure the rest. You head out that way to the First Roll Tavern!
After that exciting Dungeons & Dragons adventure, I was ready to check out Super Nintendo World. Believe it or not, I had never been before, and I'm really excited to see Mario Kart Bowser's Challenge. Unfortunately, when we got there, the ride had closed early. I don't remember seeing this information anywhere on the website when I got the ticket, but apparently, many of the rides had to close down hours before the event was over for nightly maintenance. Hopefully they can make this clearer in the future, but if you're planning on going to FanFest nights, it'll be good to keep in mind. We still had a lot of fun playing games in Super Nintendo World, and of course, we got to see Yoshi. FanFest marks the premiere of this character in the parks, and he was super cute and we were excited to see him. We have had an absolute blast at Universal's FanFest nights.
I had a few nitpicks along the way, but overall it was a really great event and I think it has a lot of potential. I hope they continue FanFest nights annually. I love the franchises that they brought to light for this event, and I'm excited to think about what other franchises they might do in the future. Let me know in the comments what movies or TV shows you'd like to see them tackle next time. Well, that's it for my trip to Universal FanFest nights. I had a great time. I hope you had fun watching the video. If you did, why not give it a like? Remember, you can always subscribe to join the club or check out one of our other videos first if you like. Whatever you do, remember to have fun, make it a great day, and I'll see you next time on Movie Toy Adventure Club.